Yo, yo, yo. I'm going to let people gather on this video. I know it takes a few minutes for, the live stream notice to go out and for people to gather. And I'm feeling the passion this morning. I'm really feeling the passion. It's about noon here in Japan. And I'm just getting frustrated with the whole marketplace and people's their lack of understanding, lack of appreciation of why they are failing. Okay? And also, what really upsetting me is that not only do they not understand why they're failing, but this narrative is actually being perpetuated by the conversations in the Facebook groups. And so I wanted to come out and point blank and talk about this because most people don't get it. They just don't get it. Okay? So I'm going to let people gather on here, and while I'm letting people gather, let this build up a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and take questions. Okay? So, and I will get to the main point here in a second, but I'm going to take some questions, one or two questions first, and then I'm going to do a small little talk about my course, and then I'm going to get into the main point. So, because I want this audience to really build up, okay, before I dig into the main topic. Has anyone got any questions they want to ask? So go ahead and you can put them in the chat box, in the chat there. I'll be taking a look at that. I'll try to answer your questions for you. Okay. In the meantime, if you haven't seen or heard about my... so someone's asking about Amazon. I'll get that in a second. Have you ever heard about my ecom course? The feedback from the beta members is amazing. We're about 2 weeks away from being done. I mean, I got 8 more videos I'm going to do, plus we've got 3 more webinars to come. It's a total of 13 webinars, roughly 40 videos. You can still get it at the beta price, but in June we're going to be launching it. And then at that point, it will be $2,500. If you want it in the beta price, you can private message me. Those of you interested, private message me. If you're in my course right now, do me a favor. Write down your testimonial. If you're in my course, go ahead and post it on this video in the comments if you're in my course. And I see a couple in my course. If you post your testimony, that'd be awesome. So Zach's asking, are you involved in Amazon FBA at all? No, I'm not doing FBA at all. I do believe FBA and Amazon has its place. Something that I'm actually considering doing. My main issue with Amazon is just the outright and utter disregard for protection of my property is the wrong word, but my trademarks and my products. I mean, it's so easy for people to copy. I'm already being copied on Amazon. I'm not even on Amazon. It gets infinitely worse if you're on Amazon, and you end up in a game of whack-a-mole. So you find one person, you report it to Amazon, and then another person pops up, or the same person goes in and pops up with a different. So I have mixed feelings about Amazon. I do believe Amazon has its place, and I'm interested in potentially looking into doing it in the future. But right now, I'm nervous about Amazon. So Jirao was saying his ads don't give consistent results lately. What should I do? Okay, well, first of all, ads will be inconsistent. That's part of the whole point of advertising, unfortunately. That's part of the game. Ads go up and down, up and down. Without looking at your ad system, I can't really comment. I will say that my micro ad system that I've been teaching and using works. It's all based on a large number of micro ads, and it gets rid of a lot of the inconsistency. Okay, all right, now that people are gathering, I'm going to talk about the number one reason why people are failing in this industry. Okay? The number one reason and the lack of understanding of this. Okay, guys? If you go into any Facebook group, right? What are the hot topics? Custom conversions. Manual bidding. Do I optimize for ATC? Do I optimize for purchase? Do I use flex targeting? I mean, it's all about ads. It's all fucking about ads. And guys, I got bad news for you. If you do not have a good product that will sell with a basic $5 or $10 website conversion ad on AutoBid, or if you don't have a product that will sell even as a PPE ad, no fancy super duper custom conversion, manual bid, triple bypass jump off the diving board marketing strategy is going to do anything for you. It's unbelievable. Everyone's focus is on the wrong thing. It's absolutely true. I don't use any manual bidding at all. None whatsoever. And I have sold 17,000 units of one necklace in 2015. My most best-selling product right now is at over 12,000 units, and it's going and still growing. Today I've sold 75 of that one design today, let alone. And no manual bidding whatsoever. No custom conversion whatsoever. Because it's just a great product. You get it? Okay? It's a great product. And when you have great products and a good website and a good brand and a good fan page with high engagement, all those fancy ad techniques are totally, they're literally meaningless. Yet everyone wants to learn the fancy duper ad techniques, and the gurus keep pushing it. Why do they keep pushing it? Because people that buy their shit. People buy their shit when they push the ad technique. Guys, I do a lot of these live streams on ads. I do. I am as guilty as they are, okay? I do a lot of these live streams about ads because if I do a live stream about ads, I get 100 people on. If I do a live stream like this right now, I got 15 people on. Okay? I'm as guilty as they are because people they get excited about ads. And guess what? They're so excited about ads, it's actually fucking themselves. They're actually fucking yourself because you're so focused on ads. Excuse my language, but I'm really, 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 really want people to get this, guys. Your business is about products. And I believe this so strongly. Anyone who's been in my course, because we've already done 2 webinars, 3 hours long in total, right? 1.5 hour on product. And we're doing a third one coming up this week. A third webinar on product development, research, analysis of trying to find winning products. Why do you think I'm spending 4.5 hours on my ecom course on products? Because my number one goal is to remedy the product problem for my students forever. I want them to be able to come up with winning products at any time and dominate the marketplace. Because if you have a winning product, I got news for you. Your stuff will sell in a PPE ad. You don't need manual bidding. Okay? Guys, I don't use manual bidding at all, and I've got this micro ad system that allows me to scale, right? I don't use manual bidding at all. Okay? Manual bidding works, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it doesn't work, because it does, actually. I'm going to be honest with you, it does work, but I'm just saying that, look, whether you use manual bidding or auto bidding, you need a good product. You absolutely need a good product, or you don't have a business. And you need to constantly be launching and searching for new winners. Yes. The hardest part is about finding a winning product, which is why I've got 4.5 hours, well, that's 3 hours done and 1 more hour and a half coming. 4.5 hours of training in my course about product development. And yes, I've got a whole ad section too, guys. We've got about 5 hours in ads training in there too as well, right? My entire micro ad system, how to scale, all that stuff. And that's important. Don't get me wrong, it is. And if you want to use manual bidding, which is something that's being taught a lot now these days, and that works for you, that's fine. And that will work for you. But none of it will work. None of it will work without winning products. All right. So anyway, guys, if you're interested in my course, private message me. My students, the feedback has been amazing on my course, so private message. Guys, if you guys, go ahead and write any questions down. You got any questions for me? Just go ahead and write them down in the chat. If I can see some of the comments. Okay. The hardest part is about in ecom for me is finding a winning product and targeting the right audience on Facebook. Okay, yes, you're right. Definitely targeting the right audience is important. But most important is having a good target. Because once you have a good product, you can sell it over multiple targets. Okay, asking you. Okay. So someone's saying his ads take time to get approved. Well, if you have a new ads account, then it will take time to get approved, okay? Often, this takes time. Once you build up trust with your ads account, then they get automatic approval. But even now, today, even to this day, some of my ads, they go to manual bid. They go to manual approval. It's just, they just choose something randomly and they decide, this particular ad, we're going to do a manual approval and they check, so it does take time. Most of my stuff is on auto, but if you have a new ads account, it will definitely get manually checked every time. Okay? All right, so guys, if you're interested in my course, you can private message me. There's no course in the marketplace that's got 4.5 hours of training on course products, right? And that's just the products part, guys. That's just the products part. We got ads, Facebook ads. We got Twitter, right? We got 2 webinars on YouTube, guys. YouTube's a great way to build traffic. We got an webinar on how to build a highly converting website, which is not as easy as people think. People are not putting nearly enough effort into their website. There's a 90-minute webinar on that. There's tons of videos. There's just tons of content. It's the most complete e-com course ever created. I am biased, yes, but I believe that to be true with all my heart. Zach's asking, would I recommend trying to find a winning product with a custom print or a physical product already made? So I guess you're asking whether I would try to go for print on demand or drop shipping. Okay. Well, first of all, I'm not a big believer in drop shipping for all the reasons I talked about in the previous video. Okay. But I will say this. If you're a newbie really struggling to get results, drop shipping has its place then, because you can go on to eBay or AliExpress and pull a product from there and go with that. So I think for a newbie who's really struggling, that has its place, but it's not a long-term business model where you can really build a brand. It's just a basic cash flipping business because, you know, once people wait 3 weeks to get their product or 4 weeks, and the packaging looks like crap and the qualities are so, you're not going to get that person. The odds of getting that person to come back and buy from you are very low. So you're basically cash flipping. So I think if you want to build a long-term sustainable business, you want to go with your own custom print ideas, which is what I recommend and really focus my efforts on in the course, but teaching people in the course. But that said, I think dropshipping does have its place, which I talk a little bit about dropshipping in the course and how to come up with some good ideas for that model. It's not something I recommend long-term. And by the way, I also know that the ideas I recommend for dropshipping, finding winning product ideas, are unique because people said they've never seen them before. So, because I've done some dropshipping in the past too, but I don't recommend dropshipping as a long-term business model at all. All right. Any other questions? Any other questions? Cool. We'll wait just another second. If you're interested in my course, private message me. If you're interested in my private coaching, private message me. So either way, private message me if you're interested in getting some more help from me. All right? Appears to be no more questions. Cheers. I'll see you in the next video.